So we are back at it with another walkthrough. This is for Wuchang Fallen Feathers, a new Dark Souls type of game. Pretty dope from what it looks like, but I haven't dived into it just yet. So I'm pretty excited to see exactly what this game turns out to be. Is it going to be more like Sekiro or Neo Bloodborne? Is it going to be like Black Myth Wukong? I'm not 100% sure just yet. So we'll see exactly what this game turns out to be. Nothing is forever is the slogan they're going with. Visually, I already like what I see. Let's load it up. Pretty dope image. So with a lot of these Souls type of games, they tend to have storylines that aren't that linear. They're very loose with the story, the lore. Sometimes you can pick it up as you go along throughout the world. So this is going to be a game that I'm going to play and dive into. It might end up being like a Black Myth Wukong where I don't necessarily plan to do an entire story for it, but if it's that good, then I'll consider it. So we'll see. But a lot of these games, they tend to not have the most structured story, so it's kind of hard for my YouTube channel to do a real series on it. Cool, so I got some DLC content. I didn't get the deluxe, even though it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other deluxe edition games, but decided to get the base game. I didn't get it early or anything special like that. I just bought it from the PlayStation Store. So we're gonna check this game out. It is a new game from these developers, 505 Games and Lean Z. It's pretty much a new Chinese developer who's doing this game. This is their big release. So I'm expecting something similar to Black Myth Wukong in terms of a first time release Souls-like game. That's gonna be my comparison, my parallel for this. We'll see if it's a little bit better, if it's different. We'll see what it is. Wow. All right. Disciplinary discipline. That is the quickest trophy I've ever gotten in my life. What in the world? All right, let's try to walk around. This is a big sword. I'm guessing that was like a clone, maybe.
He must have treasure. I'd say so. Why else would he be coming up here?
Trying to see if this is one of those games that's gonna be heavy with loot and stuff like that. Nice. could tell this is gonna be one of those games that's just visually pleasing. Alright, so it's not gonna be one of those games that I have to break everything and get loot. That could save me a lot of time. The loot's gonna be pretty obvious to pick up. At least I think it is. We'll see how it turns out. This game is pretty ominous. It feels very empty right now.
Ah, you're awake at last.
You know me? Why am I here?
I came upon you in a brooklet some days past. You lay passed out due to the feathering. I moved you to the cave to recuperate.
The feathering?
I see. Know you not. A man-eating fiend attacked Worship's Rise 6 moons ago, spreading unthinkable horrors, after which many bore feathers on their bodies. A malady unlike any other, without hope of a cure. I found this silk manuscript on your person. Here, take it. Should you have other concerns, pray, speak then.
Alright, so I got a silk manuscript.
You're not from around here, are you? The name's Charlie from Worship's Rise. Don't you dare look down on me just because I'm crippled. My brother and I were once the town's finest heroes. But now my brother's burdened with finding medicine to treat me. A pathetic fool. How humiliating. You're heading to town, aren't you? Could you do me a favor and deliver this to an oracle there? She's hard to miss. She's had this old bracelet for as long as I can remember. She's a bit different. You'll know her when you see her. I don't know if she's still in town, but please check for me. I'd go myself, but I can't. Not in this pathetic state. If you find her, don't tell her I'm stuck at the Reverend Temple. Tell her I've gone off to make a name for myself. Tell her I'll come back once I've made something of myself.
So this is what the feathering looks like. Looks like he got it pretty bad. Alright, so we already got one errand to do.
You're awake. You seem to have recuperated well. The old Taoist mentioned your encounter with that demon, Lu Hongnu. I am glad to see you on your feet again. But your arm, the feathers are still there. The feathering's a nasty curse. Even the Taoist doesn't have a cure for it. With your skills, maybe you should check out the Shu Sanctum. There could be something there to hold back the feathering.
Most people have to be carried out of the Reverend Temple. You, though, you get to walk out on your own. Xuan Yangzi may be harsh with his words, but he tends to my eyes every day. Some of the Worship's Rise folk came here, fleeing, but they didn't stay long. They rushed back out, unaware of how dangerous the world truly is.
Oh, we get to talk.
I am Tao Ting, just a humble merchant seeking refuge. I run a small trading business to make ends meet. Do you happen to have any rare goods for me to take a look at? Smooth to the touch, with a fragrance that's hard to come by. This is no ordinary treasure. Oh, but don't worry, I won't be tempted to take it for myself. This place is no paradise for a merchant. I'm thinking of heading to the Shu Sanctum. I hear the Ming troops are stationed there, and it's a safer bet than this old temple. I can trade with you, of course. It would be an honor. But for the real treasures, I'm afraid I'll need to ask for a little favor in return. Some thieves from Annalum stole my family's heirloom, an ancient landscape painting. Get it back for me, and I'll make it worth your while. You can find Annalum by taking the side entrance from the stage at Worship's Rise, then crossing a long bridge. Once you've retrieved the painting, meet me at the Shu Sanctum. I'll have a reward waiting for you.
Cool. So I'm gonna have to remember that. I can feel it. One thing I noticed about these Souls games is that the main character doesn't talk that much.
Everything got taken away.
Well-met divines, another trophy. I'm pretty sure this is like a shrine, a save point. So this is somewhere I could always come back to, like a checkpoint. If something was to happen, I'll probably end up bouncing back there. Definitely gonna need those. All right, let's look around a little bit.
Well, look who's back. Well, look who's back. Feeling lost, are we? We are both wanderers of fate. No need for formalities. Now, about the power in your left arm. If you master it, you'll be unstoppable. You might even rewrite destiny as we know it. Don't believe me, eh? How about I introduce you to someone worthy? Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
By you. The belt pinwheel.
Nice. So there's a little bit of a training ground.
Do you think our baby monk will look like us? I'm so excited to meet him.
the heck? Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
This feeling.
All right, so this is pretty much just explaining the deaths within this game. So if you do end up losing in a combat situation, or if you die one way or another, you're going to lose a lot of the things that you picked up, which is the red mercury. All of that's going to be available for you to pick it back up at the same spot that you died. So you'll just have to make it back to that spot, and it should be somewhere in that area where you could pick it up and regain or reclaim all of the red mercury that you dropped from losing in combat. So this is the options that they have in the game in regards to camera angles. So they have two options, which is the standoff perspective and the classic perspective. The standoff perspective is pretty much the new one that they're going with. It's more of a dynamic camera angle, which gets you right up close into the action. The classic one is just your standard camera angle. So we could check that out in the settings where you're able to switch between either one at any point in time. I'm going to use the standoff perspective for now. Keep it moving. So this is the pause menu. Wow, look at how crazy my controller is. Oh man, this is what I deal with. The stick drift is crazy. So this is your HP and stamina, pretty much explaining how that system works. From playing it for a little bit, the HP is your health bar, the top one, the red one. The stamina at the bottom is your white stamina bar. It does get used up pretty quickly with dodging and attacks and things like that. So you'll want to manage your stamina accordingly. You also do have all of your stats and your attributes pretty much for your character on the left side of the screen. This is something that you can upgrade through your skill tree, and that will increase as you get stronger as well. So it does cover a bunch of different things. Feel free to pause it if you want to read this stuff, but all of your base stats you can pretty much upgrade throughout the game. All pretty dope to me. What the heck? That just ate a lot of my health. Interesting. I would like to retry that sister fight.
Wuchang, over here. What's happened to him? It's me, He Yuzai. You wrote to me about searching Worship's Rise for clues about Bar Yu. Have you forgotten? Bar Yu, your sister. We came here to find clues. But your arm. The old boatman spoke true. He warned of feathers growing on the arm. A mark of feathering. They say it leads to memory loss. And worse, that it ultimately turns one into a man-eating monster. Fortunately, you can still speak for now. Take this. I'll counsel my friend, the old boatman. He may know a cure. I scouted the Shu Sanctum a few days past. Aside from a deranged towers to the entrance, it seems safe. Rest there and search for clues. See the Light's End Temple? The way to the Shu Sanctum lies beside it. But the bridge has collapsed. You will need to find a way around. But be careful. If anyone sees those feathers, they'll definitely strike first and ask questions later. If you encounter danger, don't fight. I'll follow your trail and find you. Oh, and take this. This bamboo lantern. I found it nearby. Hard to believe such craftsmanship still lingers here. It's a reminder of how vibrant this town was. The fireflies inside, they seem to glow endlessly. A useful light for your path. I've tested it personally. With this, you'll have both hands free for weapons. Far more practical than a torch. Since we got separated, many of the Imperial Guards have been sneaking around the Tang Emperor's palace. But the refugees say the place has already been ransacked by rebels. Something's not right. I will track down the boatman, and we'll meet at the palace. I'll leave marks, pinwheels, along the path. Follow them, and you'll find me.
Cool, so I gotta follow these pinwheels if I want to find him again. And I gotta find my way over to that temple. But the bridge is broken.
Monster!
I really have no health. How the heck do I heal? I'm gonna have to figure it out. Ah, there we go. Square. Alright, before I went much further, I really want to go back and check out that sister thing. Nice. All right, learning a little something something. But man, this game is gonna be one heck of a learning curve.
Now I get to play. Hello, lady. Are you the warrior that the old Taoist rescued and hid in the cave? Did you come to the Reverend Temple for healing too? He's so kind. He makes all sorts of medicines and has saved so many sick people. Don't worry, you'll be feeling better in no time.
All right, let's keep it moving. See if we can progress the story just a bit. Still a little bummed out by the little sister encounter. So dodging is gonna help with creating counter attacks pretty much, and blocking and deflecting is good against weapons but it's useless against punches, kicks, and spells. All right, feel free to pause it if you want to read this stuff, but there's Skyborn Might and Swift Strikes. Looks pretty good to me. Let's see if we can test it out. Not even gonna give him a chance. Alright, so I can equip 3 pendants. Choosing a pendant that best fits your weapon and style will give us an advantage in combat. Alright, feel free to pause if you want to read this stuff. Equipment, pendant, only have 1, and it's a gourd-shaped jade pendant. So this reduces damage taken while below a certain HP threshold. That could be important. That's all I got right now. Like I said, I only got the base game, so nothing special. Just gonna wander around a little bit. Who is this?
Feathers on your left arm. That's a sign of feathering. Most would have lost their minds by now. Yet you remain in control. Fascinating. The power of feathering runs through that arm of yours. I can sense it. How you managed to contain it, I don't know. But make no mistake, your left arm is the key to unleashing its full strength. Yes, that power's itching to course through you, but I'm afraid you're not ready to command it. Not yet. Here, take this. Let's see if you've got what it takes to wield that power.
All right, so I got a little something something. We'll see exactly what that is in a bit. Oh my god. All right, so that's what intrigued me. I gotta see how I can get over there. Man, when I get more stamina, more health, more power, I'm gonna be a beast. Can see it already. When equipped with 2 weapons, you can consume Skyborn Might to unleash a powerful swift draw. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh boy, I don't think I'm supposed to lose that fight. That's not good. Alright, so this is pretty much explaining what the heck just happened to me. So that was my inner demon, which is pretty much the clone version of me, and the same one that gave me the sword in the very beginning of the game. So it's pretty much an overpowered version of myself that I have to beat. So once I die too many times and my madness bar is filled all the way up, if I die again, instead of being able to reclaim my red mercury like normal from the same spot that I fell, it's gonna be replaced by an inner demon, and I have to beat that version in order to get my red mercury back. Otherwise I'm gonna start back at 0. So that sucks, but now I know. Alright, so now I gotta be on high alert. I got my demon running around, and because I wasn't prepared for it, it just really blindsided me. Now I know. So I knew there was one enemy there. I was just really surprised to see something coming after me that wasn't supposed to be there. Now I'm nervous. I don't know if she beat me already in the reset, or she gonna come back again. I don't know. So let's keep it moving. Learned my lesson. Found out the hard way. Couple L's, and now I feel like I'm a little bit better at this game. That's one thing about these Souls games. They definitely teach you the hard way. You either rise to their level or they will break you in the process. Nice. Found another checkpoint. Man, if I wasn't clumsy, I could have been here. Refine red mercury. All right, so this is pretty much turning all of the red mercury points that I've been picking up throughout the game, all of the little loot things. So that so all of that red mercury is something that I can use in order to upgrade my character as much as possible in the skills tree. So I would have to refine it in the skills tree, which is pretty much turning all of those points into skill points that I can use to upgrade my player in that skill tree. So I'll check that out in just a bit, but I'm still a little bit curious to know exactly how hard it's going to be able to get this red mercury stuff. So far it's been pretty easy, but I'm not sure if it's only easy because it's the beginning of the game, or is it going to be this easy throughout the game. So I don't know yet, but this is pretty much explaining the process of that and the other things that you could do at the shrine. You can teleport to other shrine locations. You can also dream, go to sleep, which is pretty much resetting the entire board for the enemy standpoint, but it also replenishes your health, your gourd, and stuff like that. So, you know, pretty standard shrine stuff. Feel free to pause if you want to read this stuff. All right, so this is the shrine menu where you could dream and reset everything. You can, I believe this is my skill tree section. Of course, you could teleport, go back to other shrines. Entering dream resets the board in terms of enemies, but it also replenishes your health back to its max capabilities. They also have some other ones that I haven't really unlocked just yet, so I don't know what it is. Let's check out the skill tree. All right, feel free to pause if you want to read this stuff. So this is the skills tree where I pretty much can get new discipline skills. You pretty much use the red mercury, convert it into red mercury essence, and then I can unlock different moves and stuff like that. I also can unlock magic. So feel free to pause if you want to read this stuff, but it's just letting me know the way that the skills tree works a little bit and how increasing certain things has an effect. Well, I also have the ability to respec whenever I want. So I could reset my skill tree whenever I want to, or however I want to. I could just reset those points and reapply them elsewhere. But I think I only have access to this stuff at the shrine. So, you know, looks like the skills tree is going to be pretty massive in this game, but all pretty dope stuff in my opinion. Different categories, one for pretty much every weapon that I can pick up. So far I only have 2, and it looks like I will have some that can increase my Skyborn might, and we'll see how that plays out. So this is my ability to level up my red mercury essence. So I would have to convert my red mercury that I've been picking up throughout the game, and then convert it into red mercury essence in order to upgrade or use anything on the skills tree. So it's a little bit of a process, but not really. But yeah, I'm still debating on whether or not I should use any of this stuff just yet. I want to see exactly how valuable or how hard it's going to be to get red mercury before I convert it into anything on my skills tree. So I'm gonna hold off on this for a little bit and then upgrade it a little bit later. This is a little bit risky because if you do die and you're not able to pick this stuff back up, you do lose everything. So it might be smarter to just upgrade while I can, not risk losing my red mercury. But like I said, I don't know how hard it's going to be to get this stuff. So I really want to, even though I could reset whenever I want to, I really just want to test it out a little bit on my end before I really lock into the skills tree and know what I want to upgrade and don't want to upgrade. So that's going to be my process. I'm just going to test this stuff out for right now, but good information. Now I gotta be like super cautious before I do anything, because there's like, you know, some games they'll have like an invisible wall that'll protect you. Yeah, that's not happening in this one. What the heck was that? So try and go to cast spells. Oh my god. Dude. that little thing just whooped my butt for a second. Did a lot of damage. I did not expect that. I got stuck casting magic. Plunging attack. So while I have the higher ground, I can lock onto an enemy beneath me. Interesting. Alright, let's see if I can execute something like that. Is that the only one here? I feel like that's kind of far, isn't it? It is far, because I was supposed to hit this person.
Just need to catch my breath. Have mercy.
Whoa. That was sick. I wasn't trying to do that. What the hell is that? Relentless attack or charging up heavy attacks and strength. Ah, I just learned that the hard way. Wow, and I'm locked into this place too. Are you kidding me? Nice. Benedictions. All right, so this comes in 3 types: Oaths, Wisdom, and Memory. You can sock it onto your weapons or remove them at rock. Greatly increase your weapon's capability. Affect current weapons and jade pendants, further increasing the effectiveness in. All right, so this is pretty much just a buff to my weapons. See if I can add it to this one, since I use the sword way more than anything else. So this reduces the damage taken for a time. All right, let's add it. Can I add it to both weapons? No, right? Yeah, all right. So I got one Skyborn Ward, which is pretty much an oath that's going to be a little bit of a buff to the sword that I already have. So let's see if this benediction does anything noticeable in my combat moving forward. That was a pretty good boss battle, man. I feel pretty good about that one. First try, first everything. That was pretty solid. Definitely nervous about it though. Playing this game will make you nervous for sure. Let's see if we can play up until we get to another shrine, and then I'll try to clip that video. Ah, we finally made it to the other side. Pick this stuff up. Forgotten Remembrance. What the heck is that? I don't know. Alright, let's keep it moving. See, I learned my lesson last time I fell into this water and died on some really silly stuff. Now I know I gotta retrace my steps, take the long way back around. Oh my god, there's something here. Oh. can't even see this little troll doll. I could just hear you. I couldn't even see you. Wow. I could tell this game is already making me really nervous. Alright, right now my goal is to just get to another shrine. That's really my goal right now.
Can't touch me.
You serious?
Come on me.
Alright. This might take me a little bit of time to get used to, but I'm definitely going to enjoy my time while I'm playing this game. I could tell I'm going to really get the hang of this, especially when I get more moves and figure out the combat a little bit better. Figure out these systems. All of it is very, oh my gosh, you can shoot? What the heck? This dude shot me. I did not expect that. All right. Hey man, everybody, I'm easy pickings right now. Only because everything is so new. Don't really know what to expect just yet. So, oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Your riches are mine. Off with your head.
Wow, how the heck did I survive that is beyond me. That was so close. I got ambushed like crazy. Alright, so I gotta be on high alert, man. This is way too close for comfort. I hear mumbling. Special items you pick up during your journey can be equipped and used in an item bar to do so. Alright, so I just did that. These special items are highly effective. Some may trigger a chain reaction pretty much. So they have some combat challenges too? Oh my god. Woo. Let's go. Thank goodness for the shrine. I barely made it. I barely made it. But thank goodness I did. Oh man, that was close. That was crazy. That was scary. Alright, so that was enough just to at least give you guys a taste of the game. I'm going to continue to play through this game. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun doing so. I'm not sure exactly how much of this game is a real story driven. It's not linear, I know that much. But I don't know how much of it is going to be really story-esque. That's going to be great for YouTube, for my channel. But if you guys want more of it, of course, let me know in the comment section below. I will definitely bring more of this game to you. If you want more of some of the other games that I've done, you can also let me know in the comment section below. If you need help, assistance, or anything like that, in regards to the game, tips, tricks, whatever the case may be, you could always comment that stuff in the comment section below. It does give me ideas for new videos and things like that to bring to the channel. Just give me a little bit of time to get to it. But yeah, I do want to say thanks for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support you guys continue to show the channel. This game is definitely going to be pretty dope in my opinion. But yeah, that's a little bit of a taste of Wuchang Fallen Feathers. Let me know what you guys think of the game in the comment section below. If you guys pick it up for yourself, played it, or just like to watch it, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comment section below. To me, first experience, I mean, it's pretty dope. It's scary, it's intense, it's a Souls game, so you're gonna die a lot, but you are going to learn a lot in the process, and you're gonna get better. For me, I only played it for a couple of minutes already, and I feel like I'm already getting better just from playing it. So definitely one of those games that's gonna keep me on edge and is gonna turn me into a beast. So I always enjoy those type of games. I love its challenge. I love the fact that the difficulty is just extreme out the gate. So pretty dope to me. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for me. I do want to say thanks once again. So I am out. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.